Okay, so now I'm live. Hello, beautiful people of the world. So now I'm gonna share something us that happened to me. This was in 2011, and it's something that I just remembered, and I felt like I was kind of stupid too when it happened. So I used to surf, um, and uh, and I used to surf out at Bodega Bay at Salmon Creek Beach in Sonoma County, California. And I just want to say there's just something so amazing about surfing. Just from doing hash marks on the board with the wax, so that my feet don't slip, and just sitting there on the beach, looking out, getting ready to surf. And it's just so powerful, being strong enough to paddle out there in the ocean with this big surfboard, and and then to be out there and your feet can't even touch the ground, and you're just out there with the waves, with the ocean and the current and everything, and then being patient, waiting for the right wave, and then being able to stand up on the wave. Well, for one reason, you need to have the right wave, because some waves are crunchers and they just kind of don't curl, they just kind of crunch. And so you need like a curling wave to be able to ride it. And it was just so amazing because it was not easy. And to be able to stand up on the board is actually really challenging to do. It's a lot easier to stay on your knees or not to stand up, but it's just really a cool thing. And when you get a great wave and you're able to surf, it's just like the coolest thing. So, anyways, in 2011, so I was driving out towards Bodega through Highway 12, Bodega Highway, and so I passed Sebastopol, California, and there's the Northern Lights Surf Shop is where I used to go, and I would usually stop there even if I didn't need wax, but I just would say hi, or just, see how the waves were, or if anyone else was out there. So this one particular day, I just decided to go straight to the beach. I didn't stop at the surf shop, and so, and I didn't know on the news. I didn't watch the news or the newspaper, so I didn't know that there was a major tsunami going on in Japan at the time. And so I think so. I get to the beach, which is about half an hour from Santa Rosa, and there's nobody there. And I think there also might have been a sign that said not to go, because I also found out later, I think there was a shark attack or something, or shark spotted, so they closed the beach down. Also, they closed it because of the tsunami, but I didn't see the sign, and I just went out there, and I'm on the beach, and I'm waxing my board, and I'm sitting there, and the waves are huge. They're like 20 feet, and I'm just, usually they're like 10 feet at the biggest, and I'm just like, oh my god, it was so cool. And I'm just sitting there looking at these giant waves, and it was just the coolest thing ever. And I was like, I want to go out there and surf. And so I did, and it was really amazing. The waves were really, really good. And I did catch some really good waves, that I was able to surf. And then there was something I felt brush underneath me, or I felt like something kind of angry or kind of big was in the water. And then I did see a shark fin, and man, I just was so scared. I was like, I got really scared, and so I caught a good wave and I rode it all the way to shore, and I never surfed again. I was also moving to someplace to Humboldt County after that to go to college, and it's colder there than it is in Santa Rosa in the ocean, and so but in Santa Rosa you still had to. I wore a wetsuit. I wore booties on my feet. I wore gloves. So it definitely you can't just surf in Bodega with board shorts. It's too cold. But it's even colder where I was moving. So I never surfed again after that. I was like, that's gonna be my last time, my last, and I'll always remember that. And that was gonna be my last time surfing. But I mean, I should have. And then the thing is, I was watching on the news at home after that, and there was a shark attack. I think another time, and it was years before, and there was a girl. I think her name was Megan, but she was in a shark attack in Salmon Creek, and the shark bit her leg off, and she was interviewed, and she was like, I can't wait to get my prosthetic leg and to go surf again. Like, she was like, the shark didn't mean to bite me. And I was just like, wow, that's amazing. Like, I don't know if I'd feel the same way if a shark bit my leg off. I think I would have a resentment against the shark. Um, but yeah, it is something, it is dangerous, but there's a certain thrill in doing things that are dangerous. Like, I mean, a motorcycle's more dangerous, surfing. Um, there's a certain thrill in doing extreme sports, um, and it is important to be safe. Um, and I should have known the tsunami was going on. I should have stopped at the surf shack, and they would have told me not to go out. And looking back, there were things I should have done, and I'm so lucky that I wasn't attacked from the shark, and and I think we all have, or I think maybe I'm not the only one that feels lucky from something that they did that could have been so much worse in terms of like extreme sports or surfing. So that's my surf story. Maybe someone else out there has other surf stories. But I just wanted to share that. I'm also going to post it on my YouTube channel. And also, I'm getting really into these videos. I like the connection of people watching, and it's really fun. And so I'm kind of getting into this. And so definitely check out my YouTube channel, and definitely like and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more videos, and have a good night or a good morning or a good day or whatever it is for you. And thanks for watching.